We were rolling along by 1976, and Jim Cooper was still working for me, and we said, well, we've never done a programmable synth. We can't afford to do it with a micro. We thought they were too expensive, so we designed some digital logic, and the only thing we had to do to make the SEM concept programmable was mainly adding programmable envelope generators and I think programmable LFO and maybe obviously programmable modulation, and we put it together. And I remember Jim got it together and working and we were still in those days in Santa Monica, and that summer, the NAMM show, that must have been either 6 or 77, probably 77. The NAMM show was in Atlanta, and we had rooms in the Peachtree Plaza, the big hotel in downtown Atlanta. And Jim calls me late the day before the NAMM show opened, and he says, I can't get it to work. It just doing the strangest stuff. And we'd been pretty careful about it. We let it run for a while. We had it worked. It was working well. And I said, well, we got to show it. So bring it to the show, and we'll just take our chances. We got it to the show. The thing worked great. And what it turned out to be was next door to the hotel was a radio and TV station, and it was putting out enough spurious energy that it was getting into the thing and screwing up the digital logic. It wasn't, like I say, it wasn't making the microprocessor go crazy, because there wasn't any microprocessor, but there was digital logic in it and so we got to the show and everything was fine. It may not have been the first, but I think it was first programmable monosynth, but I think it was the first one that was generally available in a music store. The OB-1 kind of came and went because a lot was going on in the industry then. It's just another year, I think, when the Prophet 5 came out. So a lot was changing. Oh, I don't remember. It's probably in the several hundred range. I don't think it was big numbers, because it only had 8 programs. I've got the pieces of one around somewhere.